Oh my God. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. You have Kenny, you have Carlil, you have Bamba. There is a three-headed goat on the loose, and they are about to come to you
You got
live
sports,
on the same
you got
convo. I
anime,
repeat,
you
this
got
is not
media,
a
you got
drill. They are about
entertainment.
to come to you live on
The
the
same
same
convo, baby. Tap in. Okay, now it's time to conversate. Same convo on your airwaves. Bamba came to entertain and Kenny talking anime. Carla coming with the sports, they changing lives in major ways. You was tweaking out if TAC ain't on your playlist. If you come and listen, then you listen to the best. They not worried about the others, cause they better than the rest. Kenny, Carla, bomb, but they put the others to the test. New episode flow, now tap in to see what is next.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Same Convo, the podcast where we talk everything sports, anime, media, and entertainment. It's your boys, Kenny, Carlil, and Bamba. Yes, sir. Welcome back.
This man excited. I ain't never heard Bamba do an intro like this.
I told y'all.
This man is excited.
I have a few good questions today, so I feel like it's gonna be a good show. So let's jump right into it. With my question of the week today, I'll present you the Patara earrings. Now, I want you guys to give me some interesting fusions that you can come up with and tell me what makes them so interesting. You know what I'm saying?
What are our restrictions?
Any anime, any character,
any anime,
there's
any
no
character.
limit. Just make it interesting.
What the fuck, Bamba?
Listen, I'm gonna help y'all out while y'all coming up with one. I got one. I got a few actually. I'm gonna give you one.
I feel like there has to be one rule: no Dragon Ball Z character, because at that point you don't need to fuse them with
Because
nobody.
I literally was thinking.
I'm
Ultra
just fusing
Instinct,
We're
straight
not doing
DBZ
no
character.
fighting. You're just creating a character. Make him
Ultra
interesting.
Instinct, Goku, and Gojo.
It's like infinity. And beyond that. Okay, hear this one out though. Guy Sensei and Toji.
You stole my damn shit from last week.
Think about this though. Guy Sensei, Toji, heavenly restrictions. Guy gonna be moving mad out here. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, in that same realm, peep this one. All Might and Sakura. Infinite healing with All Might. Oh my God.
And that nigga was depleting. That's what he needs.
This is an interesting question, Big Bambi.
I'm thinking about Gojo and Itachi.
You said Gojo and Itachi?
Mm-hmm. Itachi.
Carlil. Stop. That's cheating.
What you mean that's cheating?
This man already has a perfect Susanoo. Nah, it's just infinity in between him and come on.
Yeah, no, that's tough.
You're cheating.
That's tough.
Imagine
will be covered.
Bro, imagine Gojo's domain, and then you think it's a genjutsu, but it's not a genjutsu, but it really is a genjutsu. Bruh.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
My head hurts.
I'm trying to. Oh my gosh.
So hey, this one y'all don't really watch this character, but y'all probably might know him. Y'all know Dio Brando, right? From JoJo's Bizarre
I've heard of him.
Okay, so Dio, he's like a vampire, but him fused with Nezuko. If she can walk into the sun now. This nigga's power, he can't even stop time. His only weakness has always been the sun.
Oh.
Now you give him Nezuko.
Interesting.
I'm really over here thinking too. Natsu and Luffy.
See, I was gonna. That's just a hungry ass nigga.
That's a hungry ass nigga, indeed.
This man get car sick and can't swim. Come on, bro. Why would you do this?
He gets on the boat and it's wraps.
It's over. This man, bro, Carlin, that was a bad. That's a
You
terrible
have to give
phrase.
up on being a
This
pirate.
man
That's
can't even be
crazy.
on his own boat. I was thinking Luffy and Light Yagami. So you have Luffy, but with the intelligence of Light Yagami. But I was thinking that might be a weakness because Luffy's imagination is one of his strongest powers. But then I thought, because if that's the case, Light Yagami would have figured out his power all along, and he would be able to use his imagination even better than Luffy.
What the?
But Luffy being dumb is kind of like a plot armor. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
I don't know. I feel like if Luffy knew his powers, his imagination from the jump, with Light's intelligence, he could imagine crazy shit and fully utilize his powers. I don't think Luffy still knows his power as imagination. I think he just like,
he doesn't. He doesn't. But that's what I'm saying. That's why it's working like that. Because think of this character that we know that Carla doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? In Bleach.
That's because he was able to. That was because he was able to get psyched out. Kenpachi literally psyched them out.
But that's what I'm saying. With somebody like Kaido, if you're fighting him straight on, that nigga potentially gonna psych you out, nigga. Like you're like, damn, this nigga's a beast. Luffy's just like, I gotta beat his ass. That's just what he cares about. I just gotta whoop him.
Did anybody ever psych Light Yagami out though?
No, yeah, with Light Yagami, I agree. Nah, but yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Okay, this is the thing. By the time you met Kaido, you know what I'm saying? Because for you to awaken, you know what gotta happen. And nobody knew that besides Kaido. And by the time you met Kaido, he was too strong for you. So you're not at Gear 5. Maybe like Yaga with Gear 5, I'll give you that for sure. But if you're like trying to say this, you know, that's how it's not.
Kaido and Escanor.
Oh.
Wait, so are you giving Kaido the power of the sun?
Yes.
And I'm not gonna lie, Kaido was
Escanor.
just like, because this is the thing. Kaido just wanted to die, but Kaido with that pride mentality alone, like what do you think? You think I'm scared of you? I'm gonna kill you. That shit. Like it's a problem.
That's hella ego. That's hella ego.
The problem.
I'm confuddled. I don't.
What do you do against Kai Scanor?
Kai Scanor.
What do you do against Escado? Like
Escaido.
Escaido. Oh, that's fire.
Escaido.
He said it's kind of.
Hola, Escaido.
Bro, yeah, no, that shit is OD, bro. I'm not gonna
lie. I got my final one, and I think this one is really interesting. So, y'all don't know this character, but y'all know this audio sound. Omae wa mo shinri no nani. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard that from everywhere. But what that translates to is like, you know, like we don't need to fight. You're already dead. And then the guy was like, what? And then he dies. That's from Fist of North Star, Okuto Kenshiro. That nigga is all about martial arts. He would like hit your vital points and like walk away talking about like you dead and you just blow up. I feel like you mix him with Goku. Not only
so
is
he's
Goku
Brook?
Huh?
So he's Brook?
A little bit. But the thing is, like, for that to work, you really got to be like really stronger than whoever you're fighting. Because of course, the stronger you get, the more you understand how it works and you can prevent it. But I feel like if Goku had that with that mentality of Kenshiro, he'd still be good, but he'll still have that mindset of like, okay, some people you got to put a stop to. You can't just be out here just, you know, wishing well on everything. And then also, like smaller villains, he's not gonna waste his time with, like, cause how he likes to spar with people. See, oh, you're strong. Da 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 da. Kenshiro is not doing that. He gonna hit a vital point. He gonna walk off, and then we gonna figure out whoever the main coon is. We gonna take him down. I feel like that fusion. I'll fuck with that.
I can't think of any more except for Zoro and Killer B.
What?
Zoro and Ichigo.
What is Ichigo gaining from merging with Zoro?
You said what's he's gaining?
Different sword style.
Yeah, just a difference. He can put a sword in his mouth now.
What's
he can do 3 of them.
what's
Imagine that guest content. Come on, man.
what color do you get when you mix orange hair with green hair?
Brown.
I don't know.
Dookie Brown. I don't know.
Probably Dookie Brown.
Brown hair. That's what he gets. Brown hair.
That's just side character colors. Come on, man.
Wow.
I'm trying to think of a good fusion. One last one for me.
Krillin and Whitebeard.
Who? And Whitebeard. I mean, in One Piece, he's still soloing that verse.
Facts. He's definitely soloing it. No,
it's healthy. They still might get the cancel with it.
Facts. Nah, that's. I ain't gonna lie, Bomb, but that you threw a left curveball with this question. I ain't gonna.
I mean, I gotta get the thinking juices coming through. We about to have a good show. We gotta have a good show. Come on, Carla.
I'm trying to think.
One final one for Kenny.
I'm stuck. Like there's there's infinite possibilities, and I feel like we're missing one.
Real quick, Mamba, tell me why I was taking a One Piece quiz the other day on TikTok, and one of the you had to put like 2 emojis together and you had to guess the character. Why the one for Ace, the emojis was donut plus fire. I was pissed. Instantly, I was pissed. I was pissed. Respect my nigga, bro.
Fire Fist donut, my guy.
I feel like I want to merge everybody with Sakura because all the strong people be having some type of disease.
But you can also merge it with an immortal person. I don't know. Zeref can die, so anybody he merged with will be healthy.
Huh.
Real healthy, as a matter of fact.
Zeref.
Their loved one's not gonna be healthy though.
Zeref's OD. This man just kills anything that's around him.
Facts.
So could he solo the Dragon Ball universe? You can't even get close to him. You die. You just die. You can't do anything.
Does he love Goku?
He loves everybody.
Does he?
We're not even about to have that argument. Next question.
We can move on. I don't have another one.
I'm dead. But all right. So today, what I wanted us to do is another time to use one of Kitty's moves, the deep dive. You know what I'm saying? Deep dive into Jujutsu Kaisen. Now I gotta tell y'all, between me and you, in terms of new gen, when it comes to manga, there is nothing that comes near Jujutsu Kaisen so far. It has taken up the pole from One Piece and it is running with it. In terms of new gen,
wait, JJK got the best new gen? Okay.
New gen
I
manga.
ain't gonna lie. I said this to somebody last week about the most recent episode. I think they got a new gen anime in a lock right now too. I ain't gonna cap to you. I don't think I've seen it
because fucking Fire Force takes forever to drop. Where is the next season?
And
bro?
look, I will give Fire Force a fair chance when it drops, but I swear to God, Jujutsu Kaisen is on top.
You know, Fire Force's manga is done, so I've seen it. Demon Slayer's manga is done. I've seen it. Jujutsu Kaisen is still dropping. It's blowing my mind every day. I have a friend that we be chatting about it. Every time something drop, we just be going on. Like Gege Akutami, the way their brain work, like it's just on a different level. And it's like so much inspiration from other shows, even shows from like you remember we were talking about it, Carlo. Bobo, some shit like that.
Bo.
Yeah.
The one thing, my gripe with JJK is their power system is kind of complex, like Hunter x Hunter. I still don't understand. I don't understand JJK's power system.
But that's why I fuck with it. It's so different from any power system that we've seen, but it's also so interesting. And it's also like the powers goes by the person's personality. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got a different power system. but the power, like the system is still relevant. Whereas other shows sometimes like they just introduce like, oh yeah, he got his own special things, but you don't even know how to scale it. But within JJK, besides Gojo, which is just like you just got to give him the strongest, it's like you can kind of scale everything. It's pretty well done. Like it's impressive.
But what I'm saying is like, say you do your domain expansion, and I do my domain expansion. What determines who has like what determines what happens at that point?
Curse
And then they brought in simple domains, and now I'm like I don't know what the hell's going on.
So it all depends on curse powers, because if you paid attention to the simple domain, I was confused by that too, and we'll even talk about it a little bit later in one of our categories. But the simple domain, the one that you saw, which was Mechamaru's, the reason why it worked the way it worked was that that's cursed energy stored from over 10 years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was utilizing. So that's why it was like, because cursed energy is basically what chooses how a domain works. Now, of course, Mechamaru, he didn't have himself enough curse power to open a domain, but those little, whatever you're going to call it, had 10 years of cursed energy in it. So when he activates a simple domain, I'm assuming that, like, you know what I'm saying, that overpowers the cursed energy that Mahito himself is outputting, and then that allows you to deliver one blow.
That has 100% chance of hitting. It just
yeah, that's what it is. Because without spoilers, there's two people that kind of match like the same curse powers, like same curse level. And if you remember, one thing you can remember from curse, like from domain expansions, is that they're fragile from outside. Most of them are. So these two people that were evenly matched in strength were fighting. So their domains were like half and half. You know what I'm saying? Because like so it's like a back and forth at that point until one of them was able to attack the other one from outside. So that's how he's able to best him. But as long as you're dominating with your curse energy, which is just like simply stronger in terms of curse energy, I feel like your domain is going to overpower the other one. Whereas if it's even, then that's when a clash would happen. But we haven't seen that yet.
Okay.
All right. So one thing I wanted to start with first, I just wanted to talk about characters. Who are your favorite characters so far? And tell me why they're your favorite characters.
Who do you want? Who do you want to answer that?
Who want to go first? Whoever's ready. Okay, Kenny, go ahead.
You said me? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like it's cliche, but Gojo is that nigga.
Facts.
Everybody's gonna fuck with Gojo. It's just you can't help it. He's honestly the real main character to me. Itadori's cool, but I feel like at this point right now, I watch the show to watch Gojo fight. Itadori just throws hands. He doesn't really have too many cool abilities yet. Right. So his fights aren't really that spectacular, that entertaining to me.
But petition to make Gojo the main character.
All in favor.
Hey, y'all want to know a fun fact?
All in favor say aye.
You want to know a fun fact as to why that will never happen? The author actually hates Gojo. Like, he genuinely despises Gojo.
Well, I hate
he created him.
Yeah, but he actually hates, and I kind of understand, because if you understand like how he's overpowered, it has to be really hard to make the story still relevant with somebody like that present. Of course, he's gonna solve everything, but he's like he, she, they, them. We don't know what gender they are. They just they hate Gojo. They've stated it so many times. They genuinely hate Gojo, and I believe it. I believe it.
They gonna kill this nigga off, and I'm gonna be pissed. Gonna kill him off, and I'm gonna be pissed.
I also like Maki. I feel like a lot of times in anime, when it's like a team of two guys and one girl, they make the girl insufferable, Sakura. But Maki's cool. She actually like puts in work when it's time to fight.
He stands on business.
She stands on business for real. And she fights with like a real tough intensity. I like it. I like it a lot. She
almost like the Asta kind of character, because how she can't see curse energy without the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Those are my two.
So those two. Carlil, you want to go next?
He stole my two.
Damn.
I'm dead.
He stole my two.
Those are I really don't care about any other character for
I
like
ain't
the
gonna
other
lie.
characters.
I don't know much about him, but I'm really liking Nanami based off that subway
I
scene.
don't like Nanami.
Yeah.
I
How
don't like
he,
Nanami.
oh
Nah,
my God,
Nanami's a dope
that
character.
and the way
Why doesn't he
dispatched-
use the sharp side of the hatchet?
No, his hatchets is dull, and that's the thing. The thing is, why does he have a sharp tool? It's so many
Yeah.
objects that he can choose from, but he just be using that.
Why is he using this weak ass axe? I don't like it.
Because this over time guarantees that you can strike, you know, like their weakest point type shit. Why can't you do that with a better weapon? Because imagine the damage that you would do.
You
The
feel what I'm
kind of
saying?
nigga that you would be.
You understand? So you share my pain.
No, I understand what you're saying, totally. But he's still a cold ass nigga just by his behavior, by the way he carries himself, by the way he was whooping that nigga's ass. I don't know if y'all paid attention, but every time that nigga had the teardrops, those are lives that he has there. That's his technique. He has lives. Meaning that every time that Nanami punched that nigga died. That nigga died 4 or 5 times.
Facts.
That's insane. I'm gonna give y'all my favorite though. Because I feel like, yeah, Gojo, he cool. But it's kind of cliche. He's just the overpowered character. Of course we're gonna like him. Toji. I fuck with Toji. I ain't gonna lie. That's a cold nigga. And I feel like for a show where it's like, hey, curse users, like curse energy is basically determined strength. For him to have a heavenly pack, he don't have none of the curse powers. It's just all hands, tools, and his body. I fuck with that. Y'all saw that flash. Toji, yeah. The assassin, the killer. Megumin's dad.
Oh yeah, he's cold.
The smuggler. That nigga is like that. He got the hands, and of course, there was a guy that kind of made a manga of his own, like it's fan made, and he gave him a backstory. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit in itself is pretty cool because it looks like it's almost drawn by JJK, and it's like the Zenin clan just kind of bullying him because he can't see curses, and they whoop his ass, put him in the dungeon with curses, and curses beat him until he kind of fights back and starts to give up on life and like unlocks that heavenly restriction. I fuck with Toji. And then afterwards, I got Geto. I feel like Geto before the transformation, you know what I'm saying? When you understand the mentality, he was always a righteous one. He always wanted to be, he always wanted to do the right thing. But I feel like the depression, that shit just took over him and nobody saw. And it's not to blame anybody else. People will ask him like, "Yo, you've been losing weight, like Gojo. You've been losing weight. You sure you've been eating?" He's like, "Nah, this and that." Like right after they killed old girl and all of that. But it's like, it was just gonna happen. There was nothing stopping it. I don't know. I don't see anybody doing any wrong. There was just no stopping it. What you saying, Connor?
I was just thinking. I forgot my true number one, and I'm actually upset at myself.
Who is it?
Like my true favorite character in the show is Sukuna. My fault. Like that's.
Oh yeah.
That's. I forgot.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised nobody said Sukuna for sure.
That's like I apologize.
I haven't seen him enough to say Sukuna.
Look, you ain't gotta seen him enough. He talked that shit and he talked that real shit.
I ain't gonna lie, season 1 Sukuna, when he's just sitting in his domain on his throne, and then Mahito pops in and he's like, "I'm gonna let you out. Don't you come back in here." And then that nigga came back and he said, "What I said?" And he just did this. I was like, "Oh nah, he different."
Yeah, nah, this nigga's different. Yeah.
Why does Sukuna look like Itadori? I feel like I don't like that he looks like Itadori.
It's just because he's inside of Itadori right now. Like he has his own body, his own presence, but it's just because.
I mean, I get that, but it's like the Nine-Tailed Fox was inside Naruto. It'll still look like the Nine-Tailed Fox.
Do you want it to be? Do you want it to be Naruto? Do you want it to be Jujutsu Kaisen?
Understood.
If that's any satisfaction, I'm gonna just tell you they show it later. They were just
somebody at my job gave me some spoilers. I'm the reason I'm not saying what I already know is because
I know earlier. I appreciate you for doing the same thing. I was like, oh yeah.
Relax. Just keep what you got over there.
I noticed a second. I was like, I know Kenny know.
Yeah.
But anyway, So yeah, like I was saying, Geto, and also Geto. One thing I like about him, his technique, being able to absorb curse techniques. That's just OD. I feel like in that universe, this nigga could technically absorb Sukuna. Like as a whole, he could absorb Sukuna if weekend enough. Like with enough planning, he could make that happen. That's
I
how
don't think it's. I don't think it's gonna happen. Remember, he couldn't even absorb Megumi's dad's thing.
Megumi's dad was not a thing though. It was not a curse technique.
He had that. Remember that curse sword? That sword that was actually a curse.
Yeah, but that's because of his heavenly restriction. Nobody can touch that. That's why it was like so weird. But he can touch like under curse technique. For example, like the second that real deal Sukuna was to like appear, and for some reason, let's say he run into Gojo and he's weak, technically Geto could absorb him.
I feel like there's something that would prevent that. I feel like there's no
So
way
far is the
Geto.
strength of Sukuna, but besides that, that's what I'm saying. If Sukuna was like, let's say, weak, it could come in and be like, shoot, turn into a ball and shit. You gone.
Yeah, he could seal him like he did Gojo.
Yeah. All right. Next part, the biggest WTF moment, or I guess we could just call it Nani.
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 I got.
I started with Kenny earlier. Carl, I'm gonna start with you.
I think the biggest moment was just finding out who Megumi's like real father was. Like that's just like.
Oh wait, is it big? What is it? WTF moments in JJK? Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What you thought it was anime?
I had some what the fuck moments in anime, bro.
This nigga.
I thought the WTF moments was your
That
cow.
nigga dying.
Honestly.
Kenny worried about the wrong thing.
When you
Bamba
said
is dying.
when you put what the fuck moments in the chat, I thought that was gonna be your cow.
I try to give it. I try to.
Wait, a cow? Like Doja Cat?
No, nigga, his question of the week. Keep up. He been saying cow for months now. You just now peeping it.
This nigga say he got a cow.
This nigga Carly was oblivious.
I said, where's Bamba's cow at? Bamba, when'd you get a cow? You told Kitty before me? That's crazy.
This man has been saying cow for so long.
I'm done.
Say sorry to Obama for ignoring him.
I'm done.
I look, I didn't ignore him. I knew what the question pertained to. I knew what the fuck moments in JJK.
I literally try to give examples for that.
Apologize to Bamba for not reading the full paragraph. Assholes.
Sorry, Bamba.
All right. So I call in try to think of something while we say ours.
Yeah, not like
I still got some still.
Like I said, I think it just me figure out who Megumi's father is, and then also like with the most recent episodes, because when he pops up, you like, what the fuck? And then when you realize what actually happened, that's just more of a what the fuck is going on. Like,
yeah, now you understand why Sukuna took interest in who he took interest in.
Yeah, exactly. So I think, yeah, that'd be it for me. I ain't gonna cap.
That's it. Mine what the fuck moment was when Megumi's dad no diff Gojo. That had me like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh, the first one?
Yeah. I had to remind myself that it's a flashback. So apparently Gojo's not dead, but in the moment I'm like, this nigga's dead.
Yeah. No, I was
This
about to say
nigga's dead. He stabbed him in the neck, dragged that shit down. And if I see to cut this nigga in half, I said, oh my God, what's happening?
But I ain't gonna lie though, because I feel like Toji with his power nature, you just think of him as a brute. But that man was calculated as a motherfucker. I ain't never seen something like that. Because he kept on telling him, I ain't going in. I'm sitting the pawns until he tired of shit. Gojo been using the 6 eyes for like however many hours. Soon as he started that shit up, he said, I'm like, oh no, he dead. And I know what happened. But I'm like, he dead. He
looked very dead.
And I don't even know if you peep too. All the way down to the weapons that he was using. He fooled Gojo by switching to a different sword. And Gojo's like, oh, what happened with the sword? And he had the flies all around him, just popped up with the actual shit and said, nigga, die.
Facts.
I think it's
Yeah.
calculated as a motherfucker.
And then my other what the fuck moment. I feel like it was the first time we saw Sukuna like take over Itadori's body, we thought Itadori was about to die. And then I think when Itadori died was a what the fuck moment for me too.
Hmm.
But I
Yeah,
can't.
well,
That was so long ago when I watched it. I can't remember exactly what happened. But personally, I feel like I don't have that many what the fuck moments. Well, it's only 2 seasons. Well, it's not that many seasons, so I haven't had that many what the fuck moments. But I was kind of upset that Mekamaru, we finally got to see this nigga fight and he died.
man. But it hit you though. It's well done. But I feel like I have like if I was just to go off the story, I would have like probably like 20 moments. But I'm gonna try to give y'all 3. My very first one, this one was just weird, and I feel like in the manga you don't pay attention, but in the animation it's very very odd. But that moment that Gojo was on Jogo's arm in the train station, and he just holding it, and like because of like they were trying to make him like look like he was mad and shit, they had a steam coming out of his arm, and this man is just humping the other guy's arm. I'm just like, what is going on? That's not what we signed up for. That was my first one. Second one, Rico, they're about to sacrifice her to Tengen, and Geto's like, yo, me and Satoru already talked about it. If you don't want to do this, you ain't gotta do this. We can just go. She's like, I've been thinking about it. I want to stay alive. I want to live. Whoa. Bro, the headband just separates. And I'm just like, nah, they did not.
They said this not One Piece and this not Nico Robin.
This is not One Piece.
We do not give no fucks about you.
They said we kill kids over here.
Nah, literally.
We kill kids.
And that's the crazy part. She's a kid.
Yeah, she was a kid.
Like a literal high schooler. And they said, nah, killed her. We move on a little bit. We get to Maito versus Mekamaru. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen, in my opinion. This man yawned into a domain expansion. He said, I was like, what? And we saw the hand just connects. And he popped up. And I thought that was crazy until what you just mentioned earlier, Kenny. Mekamaru opening a simple domain and canceling the fuck out of a domain. Because at that point, in my brain, I'm just thinking a domain expansion is just like my ultimate trump card. It's a wrap. Like, it's over. But nah, this nigga had a little fuck you stored with like 10 years worth of chakra and just pulled that shit up. And I was like, nah.
That's what I was saying, bro. Why even fight? Just pop your domain expansion and call it a day. What are we throwing hands for?
Facts.
That nigga said. And it was raps. That was the 3 moments I had. I'm not gonna lie though, it's a lot. Like it's a lot, especially towards the second half of the second season. It's a lot. So, next points I wanted to talk about. If you could have any cursed technique abilities, which would you want to adopt and why?
Gojo's. Gojo's.
I didn't want to say Gojo because I just felt like Kenny was also going to pick Gojo, but I feel like that's just basic. Everybody wants to be Gojo. Like that's
everybody wants to be Gojo for it.
It's OP. It's OP. I'm sorry,
but my next one would have to be Megamise. I don't have a specific.
Like
I don't have a specific reason. I just like the way he just is able to summon cursed spirits to his side, and he has like 3 to 4 different ones. Like
he got 10.
10.
It's called the 10 shadows. So he has 10 shadows.
My gripe with his ability, this nigga's fucking pulling dogs, frogs, rabbits, and fucking owls. Can I get a vicious animal, please?
Oh, he does. You forgot the elephant, the mui, and he has like I don't want to give no spoiler, but he has literally one of the single coldest curse. Oh, and we're about to get it pretty soon too. I think we're gonna get it within the season.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
I would have to go with Megamise.
Just think about this, Kenny. This is the way I'll put it in perspective. You see how OP Sukuna is, right? Sukuna seen that boy use his technique and asked him, "Why did you run? Like you're strong," and took interest into that kid, and literally stated that he's gonna start to, oh yeah, this kid I need to see him develop because I know there is something there. There is something very special in that little boy right there. And also don't forget that he can also store cursed tools. He can literally like put his arm in the ground and pull out fucking those weapons that Toji was wielding to.
I would also like Mahito's ability.
Oh yeah. That soul manipulation is insane.
Soul manipulation is OD.
What's the dude with the cursed speech?
He's cold too, but the fact that it hurts him too, I don't like it. What's his name?
I just like the fact that I'm gonna just be saying cracker raisins and cheesecake, and y'all gonna know what
Salmon.
Salmon. You said rice cakes.
It's salmon. I ain't gonna lie, salmon sound good as fuck right now.
I think what's his name? His name.
Y'all need to have my teriyaki salmon over fried rice, bro. It hits every time.
Oh, it's Inumaki. Togi.
Inumaki, yeah.
Yeah. I fuck with him too.
His ability is cool, but the fact that it hurts him, I
wouldn't
want it, but like I said, I fuck with it.
But also, if you do have like a stronger curse power, like it's his power level too. If he was stronger, the damage would be a lot lesser, and his output would be better.
Yeah, I wish Toto had a better ability. The clapping shit is not enough for me. The switch is not good enough for me.
Domain expansion, malevolent shrine.
Black Flash and the little switch ability is not enough for me. That's
that nigga literally was like dancing, like
he was.
But I feel like, okay, think about this. I like Yuta's, but I don't like Yuta, if that makes sense. I like his ability.
Wait,
yes.
Who is Yuta?
The one that has Rika, the cursed spirit. Have you seen the movie?
Oh, the movie. Yeah. But
the kid with the movie
who had the big serpent.
Yeah.
Thing.
So he can copy damn near every single ability. He can't even tap into infinity. But I just don't like what it comes with.
What you mean? What it comes with?
The bitch, the Rika.
She protected him. You literally.
Yeah, but I don't want to deal with that.
It has no downside for you. I mean, shit. Just nobody better not fuck with you.
Annoying. The hell.
Hey, you have a passive. Yo, shit. Her power is so OD that what's his name?
Kenjaku
was trying to steal her.
Yeah, Kenjaku was.
No, I ain't talking about Kenjaku. I'm talking about Geto was trying to steal her.
Yeah, that's Kenjaku.
Why is it Kenjaku? His name is Suguru.
That was the nigga before.
Huh?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about? His name is Suguru.
You didn't see the brain in him?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yes, I saw that.
That's Kenjaku.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know the name.
Yeah, Geto is dead. Geto is not here no more.
Yeah.
Dead and gone.
Wait, what's that guy's name?
Is there
Kenjaku, got you. Brain migration.
And hey, when I mentioned that there's a villain that might be on par with Aizen in terms of planning, that's what I was talking about. And I promise you, when you find out the reason why, you are not going to believe it. That shit is going to fucking blow your mind.
Kenjaku was on Aizen's level?
Not in terms of like all over villainy, because Aizen is powerful and everything that he's like the abilities that he got. But in terms of planning, and the length that this man went to get his plan done, I ain't never seen it.
Hopefully the anime lasts long enough for us all to see it. Because I don't think I'm gonna read the manga.
It's as though this nigga took back shots to make his plan happen.
He did what?
Abilities. So that's where we're at.
I only like the abilities I want to Gojo's. Who did I say? Gojo. Fuck, who did I say?
You just said Gojo, and then you said, "Oh, the speech." No, that was Carla.
I said more than one person though.
I don't think so.
I promise you, I did. Like I know for 100% fact I did.
I don't know, Kenny, man.
Hold on, let me. I'm looking. I'm on the list right now.
This nigga Harrison Barnes has 27 points, 10 for 11, 5 for 5 threes at the half.
Harrison
Barnes.
Harrison Barnes.
That's insane.
He is entering his prime, ladies and gentlemen.
At this point, she.
Lord have mercy.
And didn't I say Maki? Did I say Maki?
Yeah, you did. Oh no, you said Maki for your favorite character.
I did.
Yeah, Maki, I don't think you want Maki's though. Maki, she don't really have much. You can't see curse. I mean, granted, she does have like a stronger. Nah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I said Mahito.
Oh yeah, it was Mahito. Yeah, you
I
just
said
said
Mahito.
That curse use.
Yeah, he
I'm
can
not gonna
heal
lie.
himself. And soul manipulation is crazy.
I do kind of like I don't like the downside of it because he's gifted, his body just comes a certain way. But I do like the doll control and the curse energy that he came with, the one that Mechamaru had. Because I feel like instead of like using like, curse spirits, because I feel like in terms of like lasting regeneration, you don't really care about them. It's literally a doll that just powered by your curse energy.
Yeah.
And it's a
fucked up.
lot
He
of
finally
Huh?
he finally got his body and died.
Literally died. But I mean, he was fighting somebody that was pretty OP.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that if Mahito had died, Kenjaku was about to jump in. So
more than likely.
There was no saving him. But talking about Kenjaku, last thing I wanted to do is rate the villains. I want you to give me a grading for the villains so far. How would you grade the villains of Jujutsu Kaisen?
Like on a scale of villains within Jujutsu Kaisen, or on a scale of villains like all through anime. Oh.
Wait, we're ranking villains?
No, not ranking. Rate them between like from 1 to 10.
Okay. Are you about to name them? Are you about to give a list?
No, the whole cast of villainy. How do you feel about them overall?
Fuck, man. And this is all the anime?
No. Jujutsu Kaisen.
I thought you said it was. I thought
he said compared to like the rest of anime.
No, because you said on a scale of Jujutsu Kaisen or a scale of anime, and I'm saying on a scale of anime villainy.
Yeah.
How would you scale like? You're not ranking them. You're just giving them a grade.
Oh, giving the overall villains a grade. Okay.
Yeah.
As far as
if an S rank is Frieza and Aizen, I feel like Kenjaku got to be like
I'm gonna give it A.
Okay, I'll say at the point in the anime that we're at, he's probably B plus A.
I'm gonna give it A minus.
I'll probably give it more of a B plus simply because we haven't seen them do any OD combating yet.
Mm-hmm.
I might even just give it a flat B. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a flat B just because we haven't seen like any like. He has no feats other than trapping Gojo, but he did that strictly with strategy. There was no power involved in that, so I'm gonna give him a B.
I'm giving an A minus just strictly off potential because Kenny is correct. We haven't really seen anything yet, but as far as the villains that it came through and what they got, and I can't just give it a B plus. I can't even give it a solid B. I have to give it an A minus strictly off potential, especially Sukuna potential, because we haven't seen even a quarter of this man what he can do.
Also, I think they've stated it. Like the guy that helped him, like basically become immortal by splitting his fingers. That's him.
Kenjaku did that?
Yeah.
Oh.
A minus for sure.
That's Kenjaku. But I'm saying in terms of planning, just look at the pieces that he's laying. Gojo is so powerful. He is the most OP sorcerer alive today in the show. But sealing him was just a part of the plan. A part of the plan.
I mean, I get it. That's why he gotta look. You
I'm
gotta.
I'm just saying. That's just me. That's just me giving my perspective.
I know, but like for what I'm saying is, you have to earn your rank. So he
Oh yeah,
has
for sure.
his mental prowess, his strategy and stuff. His brain power got him a B. Now, if he can add some actual muscles on top of that, then we could talk about going higher.
That's true. That's true.
Because what eyes in the freezer, not only are they just how they are, but they also have power to back it up.
We about to get more of them. Don't worry. You get a lot more of them pretty soon. But we're already at my final question, and this one is different. But I think it should be interesting. It could spark an interesting conversation. Now, the author of Jujutsu Kaisen is Gege Akutami, and that person is a big question mark because nobody has seen their face. They've only seen them appear in a Mechamaru suit. Every time that they made a public appearance, we don't know if it's a man or if it's a guy. We don't know where they're from, even though it might change soon.
Don't you hate when motherfuckers just want to be different, bro?
We don't know if this man's if he's a man or if he's just a guy. we either or we don't know.
Guys, I got something to tell you.
Woman. Shut up.
Wait, hold on, Bomba.
Guys, I got something to tell you.
Is this going to be bullshit?
I'm not really a lawyer.
What?
What?
I never really went to law school.
All right, see, Bomba, keep going, keep going.
I've been secretly writing Jujutsu Kaisen.
If I actually rocking shit, because I was like, what is he talking about? I despise this man. I'm gonna beat him. Next time I see him, I'm gonna beat him. You better hold me hard, I'm gonna beat him.
You don't know if I'm lying. I'll be in the Mechamaru.
Just
Shut up. You're not in Japan.
Look,
last time you went, we knew you went.
I've never wanted to harm Kenny so bad up until now, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's a lie.
I thought you had something serious to say too, bro.
That's why I asked, is this bullshit before? And
I was like, wait, what?
You know what? This is my lawyer. I'll let it happen. I'll let him keep going. I should
Y'all have no belief. Y'all have no faith in me. That's crazy.
Never. Fucking never.
Anyway, Gege Akutami is a big question mark.
Kenny Trotter.
Even though that might change soon, because there is a new law that's happening in Japan that's barely forcing all of these mangaka to register themselves with their real name. But I hope that's
not a law.
They can't have a suit on them. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're about to make it happen. Apparently, I hope that doesn't happen. But because I feel like let's respect people's privacy, and this is not an attempt to encourage that. But I thought it would be interesting to ask y'all, looking at the body of work that Jujutsu Kaisen is, do you think that Gege is a guy or a girl?
I'm saying a woman.
Why is that?
100% woman.
I think it's a woman too, and I have an interest.
You know what? I have a sneaky suspicion that she's of the opinion that because she's an Asian culture, people wouldn't take her writing seriously because she's a woman. 1, 2, her female leads in her show are very strong and not like the rest of anime. Mm-hmm. Those are my reasons why I believe it's a woman.
Okay.
And they don't. There's low fan service in JJK. There's no over sexualizing of the women either. If you haven't peeped that.
That's interesting. That's quite interesting and very observative. Carla, what do you think?
Well, all I would really want to say is one day I do want to meet the man that
Wow, Carla, you're saying JJK is too good for a woman to write? That's crazy. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that?
look,
said a
Oh,
woman.
boy.
A woman could never write that. That's crazy. Oh my! Do y'all hear this, man?
Oh, shit.
like this is crazy.
Oh man.
Nah, I'm purely saying a man just because both y'all said a man, and I don't have no deep.
I didn't say it, man.
But because both y'all
See,
said
he can't even.
because both
take
y'all
woman.
because both y'all said a woman. But I don't have no deep, just philosophy like Kenny does. I just think it's a man, and I just think he ugly, so he want to hide his face.
Damn.
Look,
He said COVID scarred him. He would never go out without a mask again.
Look,
But you know the crazy thing is, even Oda be hiding his face too.
Facts. Look,
Oda be
Maybe
hiding
it's
his
Oda.
face all the time.
I would
What if-
too
what
if I
if-
was an author.
What if the reason One Piece
I
be on
wanna
break is
see
because
that.
Oda's writing JJK?
Oh, that'd be insane. That would actually be insane.
That'd be crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
But
I'd be
this is
pissed. I'd be
why
pissed though, because aren't you supposed to be wrapping the fuck up on One Piece? Like, finish that shit now.
Chill.
and the way that Jujutsu Kaisen is going, because by the point we are in the manga, which is chapter 290, 290? Yeah, 290. We don't know what Itadori's power is. So on that
Bro,
on that One Piece,
I'm not reading that shit, bro.
on that One Piece bullshit. But hey, no. You got you. I'm not even gonna ask you.
The
to
main
read it.
character has no abilities. I'm not watching this shit, bro.
No,
He
the
gonna
thing is
adopt Sukunas.
we're getting hints of, like, you know what I'm saying, something. Just watch. You're gonna see. Watch. Anyway, my take on it. I think that Gege Akusami is a girl. The reason why is the relationship between Gojo and Geto. I feel like that relationship is almost romantic in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there's a certain category of anime that's really popular, which is that yaoi, which is just like guys loving on each other and girls be watching the fuck out of it. Which
Are
really
you calling
makes-
Gojo gay?
I'm not
Is-
calling him gay, but I'm saying, like, when you're looking at the relationship, like, usually you see Sasuke and Naruto, right? It's very clear that even though they had those weird moments, that they're not in love, right? But
I see what you're saying.
Gojo,
They did kiss.
Twice.
Sasuke does go
Geto.
see Naruto before he sees his own wife.
Bomba finish.
Gojo and Geto. Gojo and Geto, the nature of their relationship, I feel like it's not love, but it's so intimate. It's very intimate and very open. I feel like a man is not thinking that deep. You know what I'm saying? We even kind of that's really.
Y'all think Naruto does a sexy jutsu for Sasuke?
Yep, it's over. It's over. We're finished. We're finished, Mama. If you don't finish, I promise I'll press it. That's disgusting. Actually, that's
Sexy jutsu shadow clones?
wow.
Sexy harem jutsu?
Wow.
And that is the anime segment of the same combo. We appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be sure to share this with your friends, family. Don't send this to your grandmama. Please spare her. She don't need to see that ending. Send this to your mama. Send this to your mama and Kenny's mama, if you know her. We appreciate you guys, and we'll be sure to see you next week.
It's gonna be a long distance call.